I feel like eating a mutton curry today with an Iranian slash Afghani pulao with some carrots and raisins. And the mutton curry is going to have a twist to it as well as all my recipes do. So please stay tuned for these two recipes on Ifnatcancook today. 1 kg of mutton is what I'm using. This is mixed boti pieces. You can ask your butcher for that. Some sabzis here, vegetables, aromatics, etc. and some masalas. I shall be starting off by adding oil to this wonderful kadai. The oil is hot and I shall flavor the oil with 2 ilaichis, cardamom, 3 cloves, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 large bay leaves, and stir that well. Next up is 3 de-seeded sliced green chilies. Remember, we're flavoring the oil right. Adding 2 sliced onions. These are medium sliced onions for a kg of mutton. I don't want to make it too sweet. Fry that till it's light gold. Don't darken it too much. And I have soaked about 1.5 cup of basmati rice. I've put up a pot of boiling water with 3 teaspoons of salt. I shall be cooking this al dente, as in I shall parboil it. This is what it should look like. Add 3 aloo bukharas and 1 tablespoon full of ginger and garlic chopped. Stir that. Okay, I'm going to take the mutton pieces and add that to this wok. And on a high flame, I shall bhuno this. I love the word bhuno. I think mutton cooks faster than beef. I've never really owned a pressure cooker. I know it's most convenient and maybe one day I will. But for now, this will do. And let me remind you, I want this parboiled. In fact, I would say do kani if you're familiar with kanis. That means 1 kani is just a little short of being fully boiled and do kani is double of that. I'm going to strain this now. I sauteed that for 5-6 minutes and I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon each of salt, turmeric powder, Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala and half a teaspoon of coriander powder. I like using Kashmiri red chili because it adds color and it's not too spicy. However, I am going to be adding a little bit of Kaale mirchi into this. I'm not going to add the tomatoes right now because the mutton won't cook fast. I shall add a little bit of boiling hot water to this and cover this and cook this for half an hour, 40 minutes. Add approximately half a liter of water. Yeah, that's half a liter. And cover this and cook this on low heat for at least half an hour to 40 minutes or till the mutton is cooked. I'm about to make the rice. I've already strained the rice. That's 1 onion sliced, 1 cup of carrots slivered or thinly sliced, 1 teaspoon of garlic. I have half a cup of raisins, which I'm sure everyone can get hold of. If you can't get hold of this is candied or strips that I'd called for from Iran from some relative who's kind enough to bring it. You can totally skip this. So use raisins, carrots, onions and garlic, and for this I'm going to use olive oil. Start with sauteing the onions and the carrots. Season with salt. I've just used half a teaspoon and I have smoked paprika. You can use regular red chili powder. If you don't have smoked paprika, use regular smoked paprika too. Oops. I think olive oil is great for such food. Add the garlic. Adding the raisins and the orange strips. These are dried orange strips. You might be able to find them at Isaji's. I remember once I saw this in Paradise in Karachi and Al Faza in Lahore. Add a chicken stock cube and 1 cup of boiling water. Let the cube dissolve. Add a sprinkle of sugar. I would say half a teaspoon, not more. Half a teaspoon of garam masala. Okay, I'm ready to add the rice into this. Once you mixed it and you see there's just that much water left, I want you to turn down the temperature. Take some lemon and green chilies. Don't squeeze the lemon, it's just for the beautiful aroma. Coriander. If you have dill, use that. I think I have mint and I'm going to use that as well. And I've added some fried onions and tomatoes. Now, I don't know many dishes that add tomatoes in a carrot and raisin pulao, but I have. Cover this and cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes till it steams. 12 minutes later, let's hope this is done. Yeah, seems like it is. Let's take a look at the mutton curry. Okay, I think this has another 15-20 minutes to go. I checked it and it seems like it's not done. Let's cover this and cook it more. Okay, I'm going to increase the fire and let this water reduce, and then I shall add tomatoes. So blessed to be in Lahore on this lovely, windy, partly cloudy day. It's nice to be home, especially after a trip up north. We are in quarantine. Well, kind of. We didn't meet that many people, but still. Okay, the oil has risen. I'm adding 4 tomatoes, and if you've noticed, they're only halved. And I've also taken the hard part out of here. I'm gonna mix this and cover it, and then, as I always do, I shall remove the skin. It's just easier to remove the skin when the tomatoes are steamed a little. The skin comes away, and then it's always nicer to have curry without tomato skin floating at the top. I'm going to cover that and cook that a bit more. Pakistani food does take longer than other food does, but it's so worth it. Okay, this is ready. I've garnished that with coriander, slivers of ginger, some lemon, green chilies. I know most of you are fasting and you keep writing to me and telling me, oh my god, Nat, you make me hungry. Sorry, but you must try this. Please make this soon. Serve it with roti, paratha, chapati, or the rice that I've just made. I hope you guys like this recipe, and I hope you stay tuned on Ifnatcancook for many more during the month of Ramadan and beyond.